Hello and welcome to another episode of Stromm TV as we venture into the arena. We're on a Shaman run right now. We're 8-1. I'm a little hesitant because the last game we played was our first loss, so 8-0 is pretty good, but now we're starting to come up against some tough decks. Let's just dive right in and see what we can find, guys.
Thrall!
Uther. Day win Z.
I will fight with honor. For Doomhammer.
Dawinski. Dawinex. Kind of like the Raider, but I don't know if we need to keep him in the opening hand because, again, I'm not going to really want to play him until like turn 7. The Regent's at least a turn 3 play. Not really a good turn 3 play, but just because I'm going first, I want to make sure I have something coming up to that turn. Got Cogmaster, so at least we got something. Let's just throw him in there.
Greetings, friend.
Not really the best turn 1 play without a mech to back him up, just because, again, he could easily die to a random turn 2.
Well met.
Versus the Squire, though, I don't know. Not really that worried, although I kind of wish I had any turn 2 play. Taunt Totem, I'll take it. Let's damage the Squire. Again, if he pumps the Squire, I lose my Taunt Totem, but then I trade my Cogmaster into his Squire, and he ends up with a 1-1. That's the perfect way for the Flame Juggler to do damage, as the token's gonna die anyways.
I'll fix you!
I think we go with the Regent, just because. Easily trades for the Flame Juggler. I don't necessarily want to use my hero power next turn, because I'd probably rather drop the Snapjaw, get full value out of the turn, but maybe I'll draw a 2-drop also. Turn 3 is a good play. He could end up having the thing that gives him +3 attack and Divine Shield, but he doesn't. Secret's unfortunate, just because I would almost think it's either going to be Redemption or the guy that defends when I attack. I do have the Lance Carrier, but I don't really want to use him, so I don't know if it's worth dropping the 1-1. Maybe we attack first and just see.
Purged.
Redemption, so, or Avenge. I'm out of my element, guys, because that one should have been a very easy Avenge to see. I think we still made the right play. I feel like if I killed the 2-3 and Avenge went to the other one, then that way it feels like he would be pumping minions for pretty cheap, but he wouldn't be able to do a ton of damage. I think that's also kind of a mistake on his part, but not that he knew it. I'm going to drop the Totemic first, just to see what I get, you know, in case it's a Flame Tongue. It's a Taunt Totem. So then we're going to do the Lance Carrier. We're just going to finish this guy off, because he's crazy, he's out of control. Maiden of the Lake's not too bad, just because my Lance Carrier can deal with the Squire she summons for now.
Reporting for duty. Mount up!
Unfortunate. Again, I think we're just gonna hope for Flame Tongue and see. Or would I rather have the big minion out? If I get the big minion out, I'm not doing very good trades here. But then a big minion ends up dropping some presence on the board for me later. Otherwise, the smaller minions can keep trading with his smaller minions, but not that I want to be dealing with smaller minions the whole game. Let's just see what we get.
Some fish? Well played.
I am not
Kind of a dick well played there from him, but
poking me!
we're getting 1-1s out of it, so we'll throw it down. If he consecrates, I'm kind of fucked, so let's hope that's not the case. I don't think I really played around that at all, but at this point I think I'm kind of at the point where I just gotta go with it. Not too bad, because I can still kill the rider, so then he's not getting buffed from the Warhorse Trainer. He's got another 5-5, which is just hard for me to deal with. I feel like the odds of my Mad Bomber hitting one of my guys is not the best, at least not killing my Totemic, I should say. Do I care to whittle him down? He can't target the fairy dragon, so I don't think there's too much of a benefit to killing it. Except if I'm worried about consecrate or mind control tech, which we'll do it. I'm not that worried about either card, but I don't want to set myself up for so many risks right now.
I am undefeated.
Let's hope we win. Our biggest card's a fire elemental. Not so good.
Reporting for duty.
You know, friends, I think I'm really just throwing this game. Very fortunate that I actually have a dragon, considering the only other card in my hand is that dragon right now. We're hoping for a taunt totem or a healing totem. The one totem that I don't need right now. This guy's really a dick, just because he keeps sitting there like, oh, well played, the one card you don't need. Ha ha! Oh, well played, you have everything you need. The salt is real right now, my friends.
Reporting for duty.
I don't think I have anything in this deck that's really going to bring this back. That's the biggest issue. Knowing your deck, knowing what you can draw, knowing what you can do with what you can draw. And right now, I just don't have it. Might as well just throw it in there. I'm trying to think if there's any reason not to. If I had the totemic still, I could get a flame tongue totem out of it, so it might be worth hanging on to the searing totem. Otherwise, right now, just leaving it would be, again, setting myself up for consecrate, wiping my board. No bloodlust either. Already used the lance carrier, so...
Reporting for duty.
Ooh. I guess, again, there's the reason to leave the totem. Do I not learn my lesson though? I just said here's the reason to leave the totem, and I'm just throwing totems into this Master Jouster, which I have no intention of killing, really. A Lightning Storm would be really good here, but not in my deck. A Deathwing would be amazing here, but still probably wouldn't even change this game at this rate. Kind of waiting for him to say well played as soon as he sees this, because he knows it's going to be over. But there is the chance of the taunt totem, which didn't happen. Still not a fan of our friend Dawinzi, just because, again, he seems rude. He's sitting here just trolling us too now, because again, he has Fatal. He's just throwing whatever out there. He might still have something like the Truth Over Champion. Doesn't.
Reporting for duty.
We'll play it out. I have quests. I have things to do, so not the worst. Can't kill anything unless I get a lightning totem. Ooh. And then we get the Doomsayer and we clear his board. Maybe a little too hopeful. Too much? Too much to ask? Well played, friends.
Thank you.
Unfortunate, but let's hit it up in the next round and see how we do on a comeback. Ooh, gold.